How's it everyone? Black Circle here. So I did watch Jurassic World Rebirth on the first day of release, but I didn't put much hope or hype in it. I kinda lost hope after the failure of Jurassic World Dominion. I assume that this won't get any better. Well, as we know from the trailer, they introduce us to new characters, new world, new premise, and new creatures. But we still have the old iconic dinosaur like T-Rex ready to shake the ground. And yeah, so this video, I'm going to make a review from what I saw a couple days ago about Jurassic World Rebirth. Alright, so after uh, the Jurassic World trilogy, they made another installment with the title Jurassic World Rebirth. I feel it doesn't fit well because the word rebirth is just too odd. They have changed the title. I think first it was Jurassic 7, I believe, and now they officially choose Rebirth. So, what is Jurassic World Rebirth about? So, 5 years after Jurassic World Dominion, where it concluded that dinosaurs are able to coexist with humans in this modern world, it turned out that many dinosaurs were dying or even wiped out from most of the planet. Some of them only survive in equatorial areas. Zora Bennett, played by Scarlett Johansson, was a mercenary who led a team with help from paleontologist Jonathan Bailey as Dr. Henry Loomis to obtain DNA from the three biggest prehistoric animals alive. Mahershala Ali as Duncan Kincaid, the boat captain who transported the team to an island where they can get them. The team also stumbled upon a family who needed a rescue for being too close to the restricted island. It was an island for a hybrid creation facility owned by Indian, and it got abandoned after Jurassic Park. Some of the dinosaurs still inhabit there, but the team is unaware that there were monster mutants as well. The mission became a nightmare and they must survive without empty handed. This film is directed by Gareth Edwards, who also directed the Godzilla movie, and written by David Koepp, who previously co wrote the original film Jurassic Park. They made Jurassic World Rebirth to feel back to the first film of the franchise. Unlike Jurassic World Dominion, it focused only on one location. The island was tropical, pretty much like Isla Nublar, with beautiful scenery, with dense jungle, open fields with long grass, high cliffs, and multiple waterfalls. It showed us that every corner of the wilderness was not safe. They made the building facility design a little bit ahead of its time and less overground, which made it abandoned just like a week ago, while it was supposed to be like in the facility in Jurassic Park or The Lost World, and which took over the place. The film also gave strong tension, a haunted atmosphere that brought chills and made the audience jump. No matter if it's daylight or dark, it's still nerve wracking. The cinematography gave us goosebumps, and now the plot is quite interesting. Humans finally go back to visit the dinosaur environment, and of course, chaos ensues. just like in the original films. It reminded us of the consequences for playing God and the result of the chaos effect for what the scientists did. The main cast played their role really well, but they might not have much memorable love from the audiences like the original cast of Jurassic Park. Jurassic World Rebirth was so adventurous and thrilling. The action scenes were enjoyable, but unfortunately, able we are able to predict what will happen next, who will die next. It also focuses on much more on the survivor family rather than the main characters. I feel that that was one of the weaknesses and made the whole film boring. Just like all previous installments, they used both animatronics and CGI. They made fresh new designs for the animals. The new model for Spinosaurus was a tad scientifically accurate, and T-Rex look bigger and scarier. And the large sauropod was much more gigantic and monstrous, as well as the Quetzalcoatlus having a different design than in Jurassic World Dominion. It feels like Gareth Edwards like the animals with monstrous looks. Personally, I prefer the Jurassic World Dominion designs, but for Mosasaurus, Rebirth has made it better. The mutants design uh, were also not that bad. In this film, Edwards made the creatures act completely like animals, unlike in the Jurassic World trilogy, where they understood humans and played the heroic and villainous roles. Unfortunately, some of the species introduction are way too short and deserve more screen time and action. Like some dinosaur that only come up and say hi and then they disappear. There's not much to tell about that. Since they introduced the mutants, they don't even make their sequence well. At least some were able to recall a memorable scene from Jurassic Park from the human's point of view, appreciating how beautiful they were. So Jurassic World Rebirth may not the best, not a good film, nor the worst. It's almost bad as Jurassic World Dominion, but some aspects managed to make this film better than Dominion. It was great to set the franchise back to its origins. The actors were awesome and played their roles really well. The cinematograph is able to emphasize the emotion, point of view, and the natural way of the wilderness. It was so exciting to see returning species from previous films and introduce new species. Some dinosaurs should have more screen time, and it would be better if they uh, stick to the T-Rex and Velociraptor, or maybe Spinosaurus as the main dinosaurs, like in Jurassic Park. But kept it animalistic rather than playing heroes and villains. There were changes in the animal designs. Some look great, but others look goofy and odd. Keeping the original design would be peak, and people tend to appreciate it more as it reminds them of the original. The plot may seem a bit weak. I suppose it needed more time to consider and rewrite some parts for better results. The idea of introducing the mutants in this film made it worse. We don't know much story background about them. They didn't appear on screen that much, and they weren't very interesting. They made this film not as part of the original franchise, but rather as a new monster film. It was just a bad idea to put mutants in it. It was as bad as hybrid dinosaurs like the Indominus Rex and Indoraptor. They might not have known what they were and potentially killed off all species on the island. The point is, the surviving mutants were just unnecessary and useless in this film. They don't put much of the logic of it. The survivor family was also unnecessary and spent too much time on screen instead of the main cast. That made the whole film boring. And the ending part was so bad, unexpected yet really bad. I feel the writing of this part was rushed and or intended to be. I am not really sure. So Jurassic World Rebirth is so average for me. It's almost bad but enjoyable and quite fun to watch, but not so memorable. I'm still recommend it if you like action thriller and monster stuff, but people probably only watch it once or twice. Well, so it was so unfortunate. It could be better if the writer decided to rewrite it and gather some original ideas, and the director could execute better sequences for both the animals and humans. So it concluded, I rate this film 5.7 out of 10. Alright, so that's all my honest review about this Jurassic World Rebirth. So if you really enjoy this, let me know. And I hope uh, you enjoyed Jurassic World Rebirth better, or maybe if you feel bad about it, just like maybe you like to share that in the comment below, or maybe if you have something interesting about this film, why not to share that in the comment. We would love to hear from you as well. So yeah, and I will see you another time. Auf Wiedersehen.